the struggle of a successful entrepreneur is really understanding how to scale. And most of the entrepreneur friends that I have, they did not grow up the way that I did, which has the opportunity to touch on a lot of different functional groups, if you would. They either grew up in engineering or they grew up in sales, so they understand that discipline well, but the cross-functional discipline was not necessarily there. For those cases, I strongly suggest that you have to be able to hire a very good management team that directly report to the CEO, but you really almost need to set a time limit on when you will have a mid-level management team on board. And that was very hard for entrepreneur type of people to understand. They first have to understand the limits of scaling up operation because the experience is not there. So for those that understand that, they are willing to hire a group of very good vice presidents, vice president of marketing or engineering or sales. But then those VPs are not really going to be VPs if they don't have a strong mid-level management really doing all the day-to-day work, so the VP can become strategic as well as operational. And if you don't set a deadline of when the mid-level management, the directors and the senior manager will be in place, then the company will be basically still run directly by a CEO and a bunch of VPs, and all of them are going to focus on the day-to-day. All of them is going to focus on the tactics of how to make the quarterly number, make the annual number. And what happened to those startups is that they miss the market opportunity. They are so focused on the day-to-day tactics that the market share part is going to be forgotten. And because all of the executives, including the CEO, are not focused on the strategy of how to continue to expand market. They focus on the operation plan of making bookings, making those numbers.